Wario World was added to the Gamecube NSO service the other day, and I thought, why not? Let's give this game a go. And I feel scared. Wario is already an unsettling presence. Look at him. You already feel uneasy just being near him. But Wario World is on another level. You know that feeling you had in Smash Bros. Melee when the Bowser trophy transforms into Giga Bowser in front of your eyes? Or when a new character would show up and all those alarms started going off? All those harsh shadows, weird dimensions that seem like they don't belong anywhere. Voice lines with this processed echo effect. That's what Wario World is like all of the time. I don't feel safe here. Like I've entered a strange world that I don't belong in. It's pure, concentrated GameCube energy. Wario and I don't have too storied of a history. I do remember owning and trying this game as a kid, but I never got far. In fact, I think I might have gotten stuck right at this gate since I couldn't figure out how to grab enemies and spin them, which you're required to do to get past this part, so yeah, this might be all the game that I've ever seen. Wario himself is a familiar character. We all know and loathe him from the Mario series, but this world that he's in, all these enemies, they're completely alien. And that's true of all the Wario platforming games. They don't exist anywhere except here. And they all look psychotic. I feel like I'm in a creepypasta right now. Like these enemies are gonna turn towards the screen and start lumbering aimlessly toward me. Oh, get it together, Jello. If you're gonna make this video, you gotta be able to talk about the game coherently. To be honest, I don't think I could have told you what this game was about before I tried it. I knew it was a 3D beat-em-up platformer. I knew it was weird and scary. I knew it never got any sequels and there was never another game like it. And I knew what Wario does in the pause screen. But now after playing it, I can see that, oh, it's a collectathon. You got a couple of worlds, each with levels within them. Only 4 by the looks of it. That's not that many. Yet each individual level is pretty long and full of stuff. When playing a level and like genuinely looking for every collectible in the level, I found that it could take like 30 minutes to like 40 on one level. You got all these ruby gems you gotta find. You got these golden pieces of a Wario statue. You got these fairy pixie elf guys that you're saving. I love that they all look at Wario like he's this big hero. All these characters in the Wario games like look up to Wario like he's the hero of the story, and I guess that's the joke, right? That he's disgusting. You think any of them would have done their research at some point. But yeah, you're running around, interacting with the environment, doing little sunshine-like puzzles, and you'd think for it being from the GameCube era that it might have a bit slower of a pace. I mean, Wario isn't exactly known for being super quick, but like this game's fast. I'm constantly surprised at how fast he runs and fast he jumps. When coming back into a level to like find some of the things that you missed, you can really just blaze through it if you want to. And it's nice. Like what's taken me away from some Yoshi collectathons is that you have to do the entirety of the collecting in one go. Like if you leave the level, you can't like go back in and collect what you missed. It just resets your progress. Like you have to do it all at once. But for Wario, you don't have to do that. You can get all of what you find in your first run, then you jump back in and find all the stuff that you didn't find the first time. Even as I got used to my surroundings and started to get more familiar with Wario's capabilities, and just got more comfortable overall, this game didn't stop feeling scary. The bosses in particular, these are nightmares. This is some of the strangest groups of enemies that I have ever seen in my... Oh, they're gone. I am surprised that this game does not get talked about more, and I wonder if availability is all that was keeping this from being a more celebrated platformer. Because like, yeah, it is really good. And the minute that I saw that it was coming to the NSO service, I was like, oh, we're about to see a lot more YouTube videos on this game. Like it never got a remaster before, it never got a sequel. I was looking online for some guides to like help me find some of the collectibles titles that I had missed. And like everything written about this game is like minimum 12 years old. That will all change now that this is being released again, which I just find so fascinating how many titles kind of get lost in the heat of everything. If there were a Wario World trilogy, I bet this would be celebrated a lot more as sort of the first entry. But no, this strange little game exists all on its own, separate from Wario Land, separate from WarioWare. And I don't know if Wario is ever gonna do anything like this again. He's in a weird place right now, isn't he? The Switch 1 generation went with 2 WarioWare games, and both of them got received alright. There's definitely a large community of people who are wanting more of the Wario Land style game. At the very least, a port of Wario Land Shake It, which I believe was the last Wario platformer ever made. It looks really fun. I would love to give this a try sometime. But I think what Wario really needs is that big refresh, like just like what Donkey Kong just had with Bonanza. I think a big, impactful game that just redefined Wario's world, redefined his goals and his ambitions. It's greed, but like, you know, give us a new context for him to employ those things. Get him out of the Mario sport dimension that he's been stuck on for so long. I think there's a possibility for a really creative game to come out of the Wario universe. But while such a game may never occur, it is great to see Wario World on modern platforms for people to enjoy. I was really pleasantly surprised by what I played, if not unnerved. And if I enjoyed it, I imagine a lot of others are gonna enjoy it too. If you have the opportunity, give Wario World a shot and let me know what you make of it. If you played Wario World as a kid, definitely let me know what you thought. I gotta assume it was horrifying. And let me know what kind of Wario game that you would love to see on the Switch too. That's all from me. This was kind of a quickie. There's just so many games to be playing right now, but I'm sure you'll be hearing from me again pretty soon. Take care and have a rotten day.